Hey guys, what is going on? Pathos here to appeal to your mind and emotions, and today I'm bringing you guys a review of Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Now, if you guys do not know what Rainbow Six Siege is, it is a first-person tactical shooter, and this is where I start reading off my script, in which players can take control of an operator from the Rainbow Six team, which is a counter-terrorist unit. Different operators have different nationalities, perks, abilities, and equipment. The game features an asymmetrical structure, so no operator is actually alike. For example, a French GIGN operator named Twitch is equipped with a drone that can stun enemies with an electrical shock, while the British SAS operator Smoke, who is personally one of my most favorite characters in this game when I'm playing as a defender obviously, has an ability to detonate canisters of poisonous gas which can cause damage over time. You also have access to the Recruit operator, whose gear and gadgets can be customized accordingly to one's preferences, although I don't recommend him once you actually start unlocking characters. Players can only choose one of the operators each round, and you are not allowed to change operators during a match. Powerful weapons like grenades and breach charges are valuable, as their numbers are limited under the system, and they can help you get through charges and breaches and stuff like that. Teamwork is also encouraged in Siege, and make sure you get a mic in this game or else you're gonna get butt raped by your teammates because they're gonna blame you if you don't make a certain play even though you called them out. And players are tasked to integrate their abilities to eliminate their enemies. Now make sure you guys, try to expand, because you're gonna think you are like one operator, but then you're gonna end up liking a new one. That's what I did. I didn't think I'd like the Smoke, but I tried him out. I always played as the Karanak, whatever his name is. He's the Russian. He sets up traps, and I never thought I liked the Smoke, but it turns out I actually love him. Now, communication between players, like I said, is also encouraged. So, if you don't have a mic, then I highly recommend go picking one up. For the PS4, like I said, you could just plug it in there. You could use an Apple iPhone headphones, and that'll work easily for you. But I'm gonna say, guys, right now, before you get started with anything, if you guys are looking for a review for this game, make sure you know that you can't play this game like Call of Duty or Destiny, especially Destiny, because Destiny have so much health. In this game, you have very limited amount of health. You can't just run in there and expect to get like a pentakill. No, you have to get in there securely, safely, and soundly. You can't just go in there alone. You have to go there with a team. And if you're really a god, or if the other team is just, Jimmy No Thumbs, then sure, you could try to go in there, but make sure you be tactical about it. I've had a couple of 1v4s, 1v5s already, so I'm actually an experienced COD player, not a COD player, FPS player, so obviously I know what I'm doing. But, don't let that discourage you. If you are actually interested in this game, then I highly recommend picking it out. But now, let's get started with the review. Aspects that I like. Now, I could go on for about a good hour about how good this game is, but I gotta make this video sweet and simple. Now, let's talk about the pros. I love the fact that the shooting mechanics in this game are to where you have to shoot them in the head once and they are dead. I like how it's very realistic, and I like how you don't get shot in the foot once and you're dead. You get injured, but somebody could pick you up, which I really do like. I like the reviving mechanic of it, but the dock is a little bit cheesy, but overall, I still think this game was mostly fair when it comes to its shooting mechanics. The level designs are perfect in this game. There are no map that is actually going to run the same. You always have to revise your strategy for this game, which I really do like. One map you're going to be going up, one map you're going to be going down, one map you're going to have to go through the sewers, one map you're going to have to go from the top of a building. Things are always constantly changing in this game. It is always a fun challenge in this game as well. It's very different from other games like Call of Duty and Destiny. In this game, you actually have to engage carefully. You can't just go in like you do in Call of Duty and get like a 50-second nuclear. You actually have to work with your team, cooperate, and hopefully you might win the game. Now, I love the enjoyable PvP and PvE game modes, like I said, when it comes to Terrorist Hunt, and, the tutorial, when it comes to, like, the situations and stuff like that, they're okay, too. They're mostly there to help out the recruits or the new guys and stuff like that, but, me, I pretty much know what I'm doing, and sometimes, when I have fun, I just want to chill and play with my friends in Terrorist Mode. That's always fun to play. Not Terrorist Mode, Terrorist Hunt. I'm really sorry, guys. And, I love the fact that they have 20 operators in this game, which are, I believe it is 11 attackers and 9 defenders. Correct me if I'm wrong, or if it's just even throughout 10-10. Like I said, some operators are going to take a long time to get used to, while others you'll get used to very easily. For example, the Smoke, he looks like a guy that could use easily, but in fact, he actually takes a long time to use. You have to set those canister bombs to specific areas. I remember I used to hate him, but once I learned how to use him and how effective he was when it came to engaging people and disengaging, I learned how to love the smoke. If you guys do not know how to use the smoke, pretty much my option on how to play as him is if you have to go revive somebody, use it, put down a smoke. If you want to go engage with somebody, throw down the smoke in front of their face, then run up at them and blast them with the shotgun. Or if you don't want to do that and you want to defend and they're coming in, throw your smoke and they'll be backing off before you know it. Also, I love the fact that they're giving free DLC, something that, you know, all their companies need to do. Bungie, Treyarch. And now the greatest community, not the greatest community, but a really good community overall in Rainbow Six Siege. Like I said, this game is mostly based off of communication, and you really need that in this game. You're never going to win a game. Well, you're never going to win a game most of the time if you don't have communication, because if you don't have communication, the other team probably has communication, and if they do, then you're screwed, because you can't talk to your teammates, they can't talk to you, and if they're talking to each other, if the enemy teams are talking to each other, then you are going to get an ass whipping. That's all I'm going to say to you guys right now. Trust me, I know from experience. Aspects that I don't like. There's very little cons in this game, alright? Now, I gotta say, I don't like the fact that there's no campaign. I gotta admit, this game, if you guys watch a specific operator's story when you first buy him, you guys are going to see a pretty amazing, detailed video of what they actually do. And now, I do believe they could have made some story out of this. You know, I personally believe that, for example, the Smoke, he probably has a very in-depth story that we don't know about. Or the Sniper, I forgot what his name was, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure he has an in-depth analysis on how his backstory was. You guys can see he has a scar on his eye if you don't know, and there's probably an explanation for that too, but I don't know, maybe the developers had very little time or they just got lazy, I don't know, but hey, no campaign actually works in this game because I'm not gonna lie, the multiplayer is A1. Now, the microtransactions in this game, that's, you know, there's very little microtransactions in this game. None of these things are pay to wins. The microtransactions are pretty much where they give you, you know, skins and stuff like that, which is how, you know, CSGO usually works. And they also give you XP boosts, but that's pretty much it. Nobody's gonna get anything out of, you know, leveling up faster. Sure, you're gonna get your operators faster, but hey, that's not a pay-to-win system. If that is, then, you know, this whole world's screwed. And pretty much the servers can be a hit or miss or sometimes in this game. You know, one day you're gonna have servers that are amazing, you're gonna be able to find games in 10 seconds, and then in other times, you're gonna find games in 20 minutes. I remember one time I was sitting in the lobby for a good 10 minutes when I just gave up and I turned off my PS4 and I don't know, just beat my meat or something like that. I don't know what I did. My name's Pathos, and thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video to enlighten your mind and your emotions. I'm out.